What's up, everybody? It's your boy, Nomus J. I'm not going to make this a ranty video about the Detroit Lions offense running the football. As we know, defensively, first of all, we know defensively that the Lions have been particularly great, and there's a lot of reasons that suggest why. But let's be honest, the offense is partially responsible, too, for why the defense is failing. The offense is not playing up to its potential. And the problem I have with that is that it's put more stress on my quarterback and his recent back health. And not to mention, you have the talent to run the football. You have the tight end talent, and you're not utilizing it. See, that's where I start to draw a problem. Let's be understandable, people, when it comes to basic properties of running the football. It balances the offense. And more importantly, you can't win playoff games and expect to take divisional titles without running the football. If you don't run the football, you're not going to win a division. If you don't run the football, you're not going to win a playoff game. It's been proven time and time again. And you darn sure don't even think about Super Bowl. You cannot accomplish any of these goals that we have not done before or either in a long time without running the football. Considering the last time we won a playoff game or even had a divisional title was when we had a run game. And that's what y'all don't get. Look, I get, this is what I'm saying, man. Something is wrong with this organization. I'm starting to wish now we get this whole, what they call that, the whole hard knocks, because I want to know what the hell's going on in the Lions organization on why they don't do this. What is up with every coach we get, with every GM we get or coach we get, they're presented to us in a way that's supposed to be, they're these brainiac guys, or they're this and they're experienced this, or they're good at this, and then they don't do the simple things. How do you have Adrian Peterson and DeAndre Swift, who was called the best running back in the draft, for God's sakes, and then you have Kerryon Johnson, another second-round pick, and that's talented. And by the way, for his accolade, was named the offensive SEC Player of the Year or something. How do you have those guys come with those accolades of who they are, and you don't run the football? Now, with Kerryon, we know he had injury issues, but he's so far so good now. Why aren't you using him? Why do you start out so slow? The opportunity is right there for us to run the football, and we don't do it. You can't win big games without running the football. You're going to only stress your quarterback out. You can only get so far throwing, man. Why do you guys choose to be so one-dimensional is beyond me. I'm so sick. I'm starting to really believe Trostle has a point, man. Trostle Sports Talk, shout out to him. I'm really starting to believe that he's right. They're allergic to running the football, and they're allergic to tight ends. They're allergic to building a linebacker, or they're allergic to building a defensive line. The Lions are allergic to a lot of things right now, for it sounds like. It ain't just running the football, man. Shoot, man, what is going on with this team? I mean, when you look at things the way they are, do you honestly think the Lions are going to go and beat Arizona this week? I gotta say no. We already struggled with them in the past, whether it be home or road. I don't see us beating Arizona right now. Now, I'll be making a preview video maybe by tomorrow or so, talking about my feelings towards that. But, I'm on paper, I don't think we're going to beat Arizona. We couldn't even control our own destiny against the Bears, man. How the heck we going to turn around there and beat Arizona? In Arizona. You know what I'm saying? They go run the football. How's a rookie head coach in his second year, who was terrible out here as a college coach, come in and say, hey, I'm going to run the football? How do you allow that? I'm going to say it one more time. I think I said it the other week. It don't matter if you're a veteran coach, a rookie head coach, a special teams coordinator, or anything. This is the game of football. When you play this, when you coach in this sport, you know the rules is you have to run the football. So if you're a coach, if you become a personnel, or you become an offensive coordinator, or you become a head coach, your game plan should always know to run the football. that to allow yourself not to, and whatever excuse you're not doing it for, is very unacceptable. I don't care if fans know you're supposed to run the football. Regular, basic ass fan like myself know that you have to run the football in order to accomplish a lot of stuff you haven't done in over 20 years or at all. Why do these NFL experienced coaches who've been around the league for 20 years, don't know that? I don't care how much of a rookie you are in the league. If a rookie like Clint Kingsbury, it's the second year, if a guy like Clint Kingsbury, for God's sake, can come in and run the football with a quarterback who's mobile and was struggling, with a team that was struggling, and an offensive line last year that wasn't that good, and he even handed the football off and invested time into running backs and played off the ground. Why the heck can't Matt Patricia do it? Why couldn't Jim Caldwell do it? Why can't... Jim Schwartz did try. Oh, no, hold on. All fairness, Jim Schwartz, I felt like he tried the most. Out of all three of the head coaches, I know we got 100 yards games before the Matt Patricia, but I feel like Jim Schwartz put the most effort into running the football. When he had the opportunity to come back and use the run, even when Javi Best was gone and injured, I remember we beat the Panthers on the comeback victory. We ran the football with the guys that was behind. What was it, Kevin James or Smith, whatever his name was? I remember that. I remember a lot of that. Jim Schwartz, if he felt he could win running the football, he would run the football. That's one thing I'll give Jim Schwartz credit about. He did try. It wasn't perfect. He was a screw up too, but he did at least try to run the football. His defensive line would bring pressure. He did do the very thin basics. A lot of fans hate him, but he did do some of the simple things that made sense. Again, I'm gonna say it one more time. Tight end sets he ran under his offense. Under Scott Linehan's offense, we ran the football, and Jim Schwartz's defense, they known to get pressure. He found a way to bring pressure. He did give us the thin basics. So for all Lions fans who really just hate Jim Schwartz for whatever reason and trash, remember, he did give us the basics. The simple things any coach should want to come in and do. I don't understand. And you know what I'm saying? It just don't make any sense. I'm not trying to be a ranty, but I am ranting today. You know what I'm saying? I'm sick of not running the football. I want to see some balance on the offense. I want to see some points being scored. This is the regular season, for God's sakes. It can't be that hard. In regular season, you can beat one way. Beat them down with offense. If you're good enough to make the postseason, beat them down with defense and run the football. You should be running the football right now, scoring points, beating people down with offense, and outscoring people. You don't have to be perfect, but when you get to that postseason, if you can make it, which I highly doubt it, beat them down. That's when you get more defensive minded. That's when the defense need to make its step, because they had opportunity resting during the offensive onslaught. They have to learn how to adjust, man. So they learn how to do that. I don't think the Lions go win too many games at all. We'll be lucky if we end up with 3 wins again. We'll be lucky for that. I'm not even trying to sound like that negative fan, but I mean, come on, man. It's kind of hard to have faith when you lose to the Bears, who you had, I'm quite sure, complete 100% control of, despite injuries happening during the game. And then, what happened with last week's game, but we'll see. We'll see, man. Like I said, I'm going to do the preview video tomorrow, and we gonna see, man. Other than that, it's your boy, Nomus J, man. I'll come back at y'all later. Peace.